And welcome back to Resident Evil 7. So, next to the safe room we just found is a staircase going down to a basement, which apparently is kind of weird for, like, people who live in the bayou. Apparently basements just, they don't have basements down there.
Yeah, so the reason that people in the south don't have basements is because it's below the ground level. And, I don't know if you know this, but the South is kind of famous for being muddy and flooding all the time, always. So a lot of people, they don't really have cellars like this. If you've got a cellar like this, it's probably because your house used to be a farm.
Something high water table, something.
Yeah, you want to build your house on stilts such that the basement of your house is on stilts. Like, you have to climb a ladder, Elder Scrolls style, to get to the first floor of your house.
Yeah, otherwise you might end up with, like, mold on your walls and then these guys start popping out.
What guys?
This guy.
This very wiggly gentleman. Oh, I'm disappointed that we lost that 2 minutes of commentary where we complimented that man on his dance skills. He's very wiggly. I complimented their many wiggly animations.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get plenty of opportunities to compliment their wiggliness.
Oh, that wasn't the only enemy in the game?
Well, shit.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, you've got 33 bullets, and that one took like 5 or 6. So, you know, that's a pretty solid amount. But there's already another one, so let's hope there aren't too many more. Maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Yes. So, at least for these two guys, I like just going back to the stairs to give myself more room to maneuver. Or at least, you know, give them a distance to cross to get to me.
Yeah, they seem to like rushing you. After you get a headshot, it seems like their next move is like, oh, fuck you, I'll get you then. I'll get you back, Ethan Winters.
So concerned with vengeance.
Yeah,
these fellows.
They need to work on their tactics, their range a little bit.
Yeah, so I fucking hate dealing with the molded.
How come? Is it because they're all wiggly and incredibly difficult to aim at?
That, the fact that they're kind of bullet spongy.
They do. They take a lot.
And a little bit of the fact that they're super fucking aggressive.
They are. And this ties back into us talking about Ethan's fucking block. You notice how ChaosArgate turns around and runs away from the molded? You are not supposed to do that. That's not how you're supposed to play this game at all. But it's how everybody plays this game, because that makes sense. Standing still, holding spacebar, blocking, and then aiming when the enemy backs up makes no sense. That does not make any sense at all, but that is how you play this game. And if you play this game that way, it's dead easy. This game is incredibly easy. But if you play it like any video game, it's really hard. The enemies are so aggressive.
I mean, the Grizzlies have night hands.
Block. It's his stupid, shitty block. Ethan's stupid, shitty block is the reason the combat in this game is so hard, because it looks worthless. So everyone writes it off instantly and doesn't use it. Every playthrough I've seen, people just eat hits to the face. I bet you're about to do it. I bet you're about to go all the way down to red health. Not that you're about to get attacked in this room or anything, but you may want to look alive.
Yeah, because once we open this guy, there's another one. Just kind of hanging out there. And he doesn't hang out there unless you open those two specific, what are these even called?
They're cremators, I guess? They're just cremation furnaces, I think.
Oof. That wasn't even the big hand.
No, you don't want to get hit with that big hand. Because it's dual purpose, you see. It's a blade that hurts you and also blocks your bullets.
Yeah.
But did you see ChaosArgate just demonstrated there? He blocked the first hit and it looked stupid, but he took basically no damage. I don't get it.
Oh, how is that?
Like, there you go. Now you're doing it right. And that's so, it feels wrong. Like,
it does.
That is how they want you to play, to the point where, like, they even kind of, if you block the hit, it even puts the enemy like in the middle of the crosshair too, because it like jiggles your vision a little. Like, I don't get it.
Look, Ethan's played a lot of Street Fighter, and he's willed his blocking ability to actually work in real life against sharp things with his
You're
soft.
right. It really is cherry tapping. They really do like take 1 pixel off his health bar when you block an attack, to the point where this is a good time to talk about some of the unlockables. Some of the unlockables for beating this game are more types of antique coin, where if you have them in your inventory, it's just, they're antique coins, but having them makes you take less damage from blocking, or do like a little bit more damage.
Yeah.
They never want you to about face. It is fascinating. And wrong.
I also... Okay, before I say what I was going to say, the Scorpion key is over here. And with that, we now have access to all those Scorpion doors we saw earlier. And here's a photo telling us where we can find some treasure. We're going to want to find this one.
For what purpose? Is it because half your face is bleeding?
Well, yeah.
Person's got some neat handwriting.
They do. I think I was gonna say, I've noticed too that if you the damage you take is different depending on what weapon you're equipped with too. Like, I think, like, say that shotgun we found earlier would reduce damage more than this handgun.
And in a way, that part of it does make a little bit of sense, because I mean, shotgun, I guess you can block with the weapon, and that part of it is fair. It's just, it doesn't seem like it should reduce the amount of damage you take, right? Like, earlier in the game, he got stabbed through the hand with a screwdriver, and like, that would have hurt if it was in his shoulder instead. Like, it's the principle of the thing with the block, I think.
I guess, yeah. Anyway,
that's like that video of like a convenience store or something, and a dude falls through the ceiling. Hey, Ron. Hey, Billy. I love that video.
Anyway, my plan is gonna be to just hang out in here. Buddy, you want to come in here?
Man, like father, like sons, assuming these are the children of Jack. In a weird way. Is this the family that you were being welcomed to? Because there are a lot of extended members here. I can see why dinner was going on so long.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that. Anyway, he's trapped in the incinerator room.
I'm not gonna remember this many names. Shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, but there was that list outside where Mio was getting held, and it said that most of the people were dead or turned. So, like, the family has lost a lot of members recently.
True.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Anyway. Yeah, so this is where we want to go to find our first treasure. Steroids.
Again, it's the South. But
so
like,
steroids are a power-up that permanently increase Ethan's health.
What? It's so horror games, right? Mm-hmm. In fact, this game uses chemical fluid to make health drinks. Why are the steroids just steroids?
Why
aren't they like, I don't know, physical strength injector? Why is it like health drink? And then daddy's southern hick steroids.
I genuinely don't know.
He probably bought those from a guy named Chris behind the Whataburger at like 2 a.m.
Speaking of things I don't know how I got away from Jack there.
Where did he even go?
You know, so I actually learned this about my own father, and I'll tell you the magic trick he performed after explaining this, but I think my own father may actually be a magician. And this ties into a theory about Jack. I think Jack may just be trying to show you a good time as a new member of the family. See, when I was a child, right? I don't know. Oh, I was maybe like 3 or 4 months old. My dad did this thing where he put his hands up in front of his face and he was fucking gone. And then he took his hands away and he was back. Isn't that weird?
Oh man. Yeah, it is.
That's
I
fucked
never
up.
figured out how he did that, but I think Jack just did the same thing to you, his new son.
I can believe that.
I like that little preview you did, by the way. That room's locked.
Yeah, and we have the key for it now.
Yeah, but
Just gonna...
a certain someone seems to have parked himself in there.
Yeah, Jack likes to hang out in the rec room.
Get out of here, boy. I want to watch that Mia tape.
You're gonna have to do better than that, boy.
Work on your cardio, Ethan.
Apparently looping around is enough to make him give up.
You know what it actually is he's just going back around the other way like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
That would have been smart of him. Anyway, let's just go check out Grandma's room while he's distracted.
Well, see, this is rude to go through Grandma's undergarments and all that. Grandma seems to have been kitted out, though. You moseyed on past that shotgun real fast. You go back and look at that. Fuck the note about Grandma's dentures. Grandma's dentures don't fire buckshot. You look at that shotgun you picked up.
Say, once family.
At some point, maybe.
Nice hat. I guess that belongs to Mr. X.
Okay, so I think that might be about it for Grandma's room.
Wait.
Oh, nope, there's another note.
Although, yeah, this. So, Grandma has been tested for, bacterial infections and all that. What if Grandma Baker actually is Mrs. X, and that's why that hat was in that cabinet? Like, what if she's gonna start hunting us next?
Oh no. Speaking of being hunted, I hope you guys appreciated the shot of Jack just walking by the window there.
That was pretty fucking sick. That was
It
a
was
trailer
good.
shot.
I liked it.
Yeah, if this were a real found footage horror movie, Ethan would be like looking at a note on the dresser and then look up just as Jack walks by and he'll be like, huh, huh.
What if Jack gave up the search and just started playing pool?
It's over, boy.
Well,
Nope,
he would have to clean up the room a little bit first, and he's got to wait until spring to do that. Southern people wait
Yeah.
until spring to do all their cleaning, and the other, 3/4 of the year just let all their garbage pile up.
I was a little upset that Jack could see through the window.
I'm glad that he can, actually. That's technology right there. Giving him a sight line into another room. And hey, that room was a dead end that he could go into. How about that? I love you just making a beeline for this goddamn shotgun.
Yeah, where we're going, we're gonna want this thing.
Yeah!
Why is that? Oh no, not your arm. You would hate to lose that.
Also, you get a trophy for killing a molded with a knife.
Yeah, you're. Gotta warn me before you do that. Gonna be picking parts of that dude out of my teeth.
Wait, Ethan or the molded?
No, not.
Yes.
Listen, Ethan's gotta. Listen, his hand has to come off again for that to happen. Like, those giblets gotta start flying.
Okay, so the next place, or the next part of the basement we gotta go to, I really fucking hate.
Is it perhaps pertinent to why you picked up that shotgun?
Yes.
Perhaps? I love the bigness of the room. I love to, you poke your head into the door and you're like, there are so many bathtubs in this room. There's so much mold in this room.
And the game has trained us to hate bathtubs, so...
Yup.
Oh, it
so if
sure
we go past
has.
that like little blobby tower there, a molded comes up from the other room.
Ah, so the spawns are slightly dynamic. You fudged the spawns on that man.
Yeah. Then if we go a little bit further, a molded shows up there. So there's a little pincer attack if you're not careful.
But honestly, this is a good time for talking about the game's philosophy, right? 8 especially is this way, but like, yeah, examining your surroundings kind of ties into the psychostimulants in a way almost, where if one enemy pops out, don't keep walking. Another one will spawn behind you. Like, if an enemy spawns in front of you, you should never walk forward. And the game is instantly like, you walked forward, why did you do that? Now I'm gonna spawn a guy behind you.
Yup. So
Case
in
in
here in the
point.
boiler room,
Yeah.
there's like 3 or 4 molded in here. That's why I've been saving the shotgun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and yeah, this one's a big arm, so...
He is chuffed, look at him go. I love the way they bleed as if the mold is flesh, but it's not. Like, look at the way he looks like a... Like the top of that molded's head is really grody, because it looks like a mummified corpse, but it's not. It's goopy.
It's very goopy, and they have like rib cage looking structures, but no ribs in there.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of the old Redfield strength. That'll give you a pick me up. Learned
Yep.
that one from RE5.
Yeah, so using the steroids in this game will automatically heal you to full, so it might be in your best interest to just kind of hold on to them till you're near dead.
You know what's awesome? You know what's awesome too? Is you say hold on to it until you're near dead, but like, look at how many healing items you have. Look at how many shotgun shells you have. Like, you power gamed that encounter by walking back towards the door. For those of you watching the video, imagine someone playing this game for the first time not knowing that there's going to be a bunch of enemies in that room. This game, again, it's super brutal. I love it.
It is. I will freely admit that even recording this, I died in that room like 4 or 5 times.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Ethan just has so little health. Even with the steroids, right? You can only take like 2 or 3 good hits. Like Madhouse difficulty, fucking forget it. On Madhouse, the big molded can kill you in 1 hit if you don't block.
Anyway, here's the head, and
I was gonna be a father. Now she says he will be her father. No.
Oh, it's Officer Deputy. Hey, ask him for help.
Officer Deputy.
Suffer.
Ah, he was no help the first time.
My friend will help me.
I think he's gonna help out Jack instead.
Officer Deputy hanging on the wall. How do I know you're not involved in this?
Well, that's what Jack was saying. He's gonna make him involved in this. He's Officer Deputy. He is convincing him to take up a new occupation. So like, we actually are gonna have Mr. X, and like, he's got a badge. It's like we're gonna be chased by RoboCop.
Oh no.
Robo Officer Deputy.
Gribbly
Dead or alive,
cop.
I won't buy your legitimate excuse to have one hand.
I don't know, I'd buy that for $1.
It's good shit. Well done. Energy
It occurred to me
solution?
that we hadn't looked at this energy solution yet.
Oh, it's just like a saline bag, I guess.
I guess
that's
so,
what
yeah.
those are. Yeah, they're just electrolytes.
Is saline piss yellow? I'm confused.
It actually is. I've been injected with a horrible antibiotic saline solution that was like it looked a little bit like a combination of Mountain Dew and that stuff that comes out of Bear Grylls when he decides to drink his own product. I'll let you name it because I don't like the idea of me having drank it.
Mountain Grills.
Oh, that's fun. You should do that for like the next 20 minutes of this video.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. I want to go check out what's down here. There's another snake door.
Love to kick mystery sacks.
What if there was someone
a lot
in
of
there?
not hanging sacks. I don't know if they'd appreciate being kicked like that.
Well, I was gonna say, what if you kicked it and the person was like, "Hey"? Like that would be kind of rude, but like, I guess it'd be a good way to find out there's a fellow survivor. So maybe you should go around kicking every pile of bleeding garbage. There's some down there.
There's more
Check
down
those.
there.
Yeah.
Let me grab the head first.
Kind of a weird place for that to be. Oh shit.
Speaking of heads
Hey.
being grabbed,
Jack, the top left half of your head is looking quite nice these days.
Ain't getting away.
I would just piece of Jack for a little bit.
It's like you're passing around the old pigskin with your pops. This is fun. You know, as of recording this, I guess this will date this video. It was recently the 4th of July. Spending time with your family. This is good.
Yeah, what better way to promote family togetherness?
Well, the thing is, though, I think you might be missing his weak spot. You might not be hitting him. Maybe try like hitting him in the butt with them. That's probably his weak point.
Yeah, maybe.
Notice also he
So-
ditched his paint roller for an axe.
Yeah, it's a little more standard, a little less character, but probably more efficient.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to kill you or something. I do see
what-
a certain something that could help you out in this fight, but we'll see how long it takes you.
Yeah. So what I was trying to do was there was a thing I read that apparently you could just get to the second phase of this, spoilers, multi-phase fight by just continually kicking the bag at him.
I guess it damages him a little bit then. I was joking, but I guess it actually does hurt him a little.
I guess, but I don't think it's really worth it. It takes way too long. It would take way too long to even do it. So
Whoa!
Oh.
I've never seen that. That's
Same.
a cool grab. That's
I'm glad
awesome.
I'm glad this LP can be informative for you two.
That is fucking sick. I had no idea. I like that it made you actually waste a bullet there. That's really cool. You know what
So,
it
yeah.
is? I don't really walk around with the shotgun out. This is why, though. I think this is why.
Ugh.
That's why you should do that, is in case he turns into a gribbly.
So yeah, if you deal enough damage to him, he'll open that little fenced-off area there.
That's not groovy.
Well, I don't know, Ethan. I would say, I guess, well, no, it's not groovy. He needs to lose a hand first. You know what? Let's help him out with that.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, chainsaw duel time.
This is a good video game. I love how psyched he gets when you pick up the chainsaw.
That is easily my favorite part of the game.
I love too that there's like 4 different animations for clashing chainsaws.
They really wanted to make sure this section left an impression.
Do you
So with the chains,
do you do the special thing with him trying to cut your damn head off?
I don't think I do.
You can duck under it. You can just crouch and it won't hit you. Don't need a block or
Oh,
anything.
that's
hitboxes-
hilarious.
Oh, the hitboxes in this game are perfectly precise. You can dodge all kinds of hits. In fact, it's at like perfectly head height. He's cut your head off. Just duck. I love it. It makes sense.
So yeah, to explain the actual strategy for this fight, basically, in either phase of the fight, just kick the bags at him until he's stunned, and then like hit him with whatever you got.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't think you need to explain the strategy for this fight. I think I got it.
Right, but I just wanted to do it just in case.
Ah. All those blind people that are watching your video. You just broke through a big old pillar for all those people who can't see. Ooh.
Oh, right in the neck.
I love the blood effects and stuff on him too. It looks so grody.
Yeah. So with the chainsaw, there's two different kinds of attacks. If you aim and then press the attack button, Ethan will just hold the chainsaw out. Otherwise, he'll just do a swipe with the chainsaw. It's not nearly as effective as just holding it out.
That one right there is the one that you duck under, and then you get a special. He's like, you could like hit him in the legs, and he's like, ah. You're like,
I figured.
Thanks, Ethan.
Oh, I just noticed something special about his gribbliness.
I did too.
Yep.
Yep.
Same here.
Oh. The big cheese.
Jack?
Hey, forward walking pants.
No, that's a...
Do me a favor and stay dead.
That's a hell of a one-liner. He's getting better already. I like Ethan so much. Look at them forwards walking pants. Thank you, Liquidy Poo. Thank you.
All right, let's get out of here.
Now that Jack is dead, right?
Yeah. What is going on with Ethan's arm?
Well, I don't know if you've been watching, but it got cut off by his wife with a chainsaw a few episodes ago.
And now he's holding a chainsaw.
Someone reattached it with staples. What happened to that lady anyway?
I don't know. Anyway, chainsaw's busted now.
By the way, have you noticed just how many times Ethan has broken off the blade of a bladed tool in something? He fucking broke the axe in his wife's shoulder. It's gonna happen a few more times. It's almost like a running gag, but I can't tell if it's like intentional or not. I can't tell if it's just a thing they do or if they're doing it on purpose. But yeah, pretty much any time Ethan gets his hands on a bladed tool, he buries it in something and the handle breaks off. Every time, I'm telling you, nearly every time he gets something sharp that's not that fucking pocket knife, it's not gonna last long.
Also, real quick, just a minor side thing. Can I just say it's kind of weird that the chainsaw is like one inventory slot?
It's a pretty big,
not two?
It's a handheld chainsaw. It's like one of those ones you use to cut pork or turkey at Thanksgiving. It just looked bigger in his hands.
It's the hand chainsaw from Dead Rising.
Yeah. You gotta pick up all the books to make it last for 526 hits in the Jack boss fight or whatever. Man, I love that, like, you put the Cerberus heads in and you're like, oh, thank God, dude, I'm out of the house. Into the backyard, and you're like, oh, fucking goddamn it, there's so much more.
Yup. This was only the first chunk of the game. And hey, here's that box we saw through the little thing earlier.
Wow.
It's got a repair kit.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We can use this to fix a broken gun.
I happen to know where a broken gun is, ChaosArgate.
Me too.
Are you going to take the repair kit to the requisite repairable item?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But first, let's just explore the yard a little more.
A lawnmower.
I think that's another one.
This one's actually on the lawn.
Yeah, that's the only accessible one.
There's another shadow puppet puzzle here, and a chest that won't open.
You probably should put the repair kit there. It'll make a big fat 0 shadow. Just find anything that's shaped like a number. By the way, his pocket knife, halfway folded out, makes a 7.
You're right. Anyway, we got some supplements.
But in the art for the thing, it's him with it halfway folded out, and it's never mind. I'll link it to you after.
Okay. We got some supplements. We can combine those with chem juice to make psychostimulants.
Why would you not always be doing that? You're in the South. Make some fucking drugs. Hey, I recognize that gate, though. Very familiar looking gate. Familiar looking yard, even.
I didn't do nearly enough exploring out here.
I know, right? You're picking up so much shit that I never even knew was just out in the bushes.
And that's without the psychostimulants.
Yeah, again, hey, it's like I was saying earlier, if you just look around, you don't need them. I just wish the game forced you to look around, you know? Like, I guess you don't have to use the psychostimulants, though. They are optional.
Anyway, we
Ooh.
got a bunch of things here in these bird cages that have little coin slots with numbers above them. That magnum there costs 9 coins.
I was gonna say, let me take a guess. Is that what to do with your antique coins that you've been picking up, ChaosArgate?
Why, yes it is.
Oh my
So-
god, I had no idea.
If you pick up enough coins, you can get the stuff out of these bird cages. Also, it's too late for them.
But I really like that, actually. This birdcage thing is so clever. Because you already have 5 or 6 antique coins, and there are 3 bird cages with stuff, you know, like a steroids and... Oh, you fell for the honeypot! That is now permanently on your stats on re.net. Anyone anyone who picks up that bra gets it added to their gameplay stats.
Hold up, this save file is not connected to the internet.
Well, you know what? Congratulations, you're posting this on the internet, this video.
You cannot escape from your deeds.
But there you go, you've got 6 antique coins. So, now you can kind of choose, do I want to go for a reward now? Or save up 9 for the Magnum, or whatever. Again,
Stop threatening me.
yeah, Ethan really doesn't seem to understand firearm safety.
I'm going for the stabilizer. I really want the faster reloads.
You just had to caress the cage first.
Oh no, that was in character. Ethan saw it and he was like, oh my god, reloading speed increase.
So, on normal difficulty and probably easy as well, there are enough coins to get all 3 of these items, plus like 1 or 2 extras.
There is 1 extra. Do you know why? It is the dirty coin. The dirty coin from the beginning hour gives you 1 extra, so you are allowed to miss 1 and still get everything.
I thought the beginning hour one was the an additional like extra one, just in case.
That's what I mean. The beginning hour coin is a gimme. You are allowed to miss 1 and still get all of them if you have the dirty coin from the beginning hour. So there are enough and then 1 extra.
Let me rephrase that. Without that coin, there are 18 and you need 17 to get everything. That coin brings up to 19, I believe.
You made it. You're the first I've ever seen make it this far.
So what is it you need me to do?
In that case, you're right then. Never mind. I was thinking of Madhouse difficulty, I believe.
My family.
Because in
Yeah,
Madhouse,
from
I
what
believe you can still get everything with the dirty coin.
I can't leave the property.
Yeah, from what I understand with Madhouse, if you don't have that dirty coin,
Is there a way to get out?
you're short 1 coin for getting everything, and there are more things in those
I
cages.
was thinking of Madhouse. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right. So where is it?
But yeah, there's more things in Madhouse difficulty to go pick up with coins, and you do need to find a bunch because I believe the scorpion key's in the cages too.
So if we get this thing,
In fact, you do. We can talk about that in the next video. Actually, I believe is when that's going to start coming up. The changes for Madhouse. So
all right.
we could talk about it then. But
I just hope you can handle my mother.
Your mother?
Be careful. They'll be looking for you.
what a fun little preview. We just got away from Daddy, and then the first thing we hear is, "Your mother?"